Hello friends, welcome to Rain's Kitchen and Garden. My name is Rain. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about what you need to start your cheese making journey. For certain cheeses like ricotta and cottage cheese, you don't really need any special ingredients other than milk, vinegar, lemon juice, and salt. But to make other cheeses at home, you need more than just whole milk. Some recipes call for heavy cream, or 2%. And just a note, you can't use UTH milk. That's ultra high temperature processed milk, the type of milk, that can sit on the grocery shelf. It's processed at such high temperatures so that it can have a longer shelf life, but your cheese will not work. The curds will not form. So please don't use UTH milk. Now, depending on the cheese, you'll need the proper bacterial cultures. Cultures help with the breakdown of proteins, lipids, and carbohydrates in the milk, which then releases flavor compounds and modifies cheese texture. So it's really important to use the right one in your cheese making. Lipase is one of those optional ingredients that you don't necessarily need, but it definitely gives a sharp flavor to cheeses like Parmesan, for example. This is another optional ingredient. Anato is a natural orange food coloring. It's made from the achoite tree in South America and gives cheddar, for example, that orange color. As you can see, I have a bottle of it, but I've only used it once. I don't like putting coloring in my cheeses anymore. Calcium chloride. This is a must for we who buy milk at the grocery store. Our milk is pasteurized, and calcium chloride helps to reverse the effects of pasteurization by replacing the calcium that was redistributed and damaged during that process. When added to milk, calcium chloride provides the ions needed to bridge casein proteins. This is essential for forming strong curds. If you don't use calcium chloride in pasteurized milk, your curds are not going to form. If you're lucky enough to have access to raw milk or a nice healthy milking cow or goat, I'm envious, but I've read that you still need to use calcium chloride to ensure proper setting of curd, because when it comes to animals, there are a lot of variables like breed, lactation phase, diet, etc. Renet is a coagulant that is necessary in cheese curd formation. This comes in the form of animal rennet or vegetable rennet. I use the vegetable rennet. I find that my cheeses have less of a tart taste to them as compared to when I used to use animal rennet. And a note to keep in mind, when you're reading a recipe, check to make sure if the recipe calls for rennet or double strength rennet. Because if you use too much rennet, your cheese will be terribly sour. I know from experience. Cheese salt. Cheese salt is non-iodized salt. Iodine will kill your cultures, so never use table salt. Cool filtered water. Water in cheese making goes without saying, but cool filtered water, not tap water, is what is usually recommended. You use water to mix your additives, so you want to make sure that it's really clean and free of any components in tap water that may contaminate your cheese. Citric acid. This is an ingredient that's used in making soft cheeses like quick mozzarella or microwave mozzarella. These types of cheeses are meant to be made in under 30 minutes, and using citric acid speeds things up. It eliminates the need for slow fermentation, making the process faster. Sodium citrate. I started to use this ingredient when making my American-style cheese, similar to Velveeta or Kraft slices. I'll leave a link in the description below with my simple recipe on how to make it. All of the ingredients above you can purchase at cheese-making supply stores, and I'll leave links in the description below for online cheese-making supply stores in Canada and in the United States. So that's the list of common ingredients that you'll need for home cheese making. Stay tuned in the near future, my friends. I'll be posting a video on how to make delicious bloomy white Camembert style cheese. How exciting. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. Now, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you want to, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos that I post. And please do share this with anyone you think might enjoy it. And please leave me a comment. Do you make cheese at home? I'm always curious to know what kind of cheeses people make and their successes. Thanks again. I'll see you next time on Rain's Kitchen and Garden. Have a great day. Bye.